So I flipped this little bitch off, and he's pulling me over for flipping him off.
Hello, Trooper Williams, you got a driver's license with you?
What'd you pull me over for?
Yeah, a couple different things. In Michigan, it's illegal to travel with a hitch on when you're not towing anything. You have that. You also have your rear running light out on your back driver's side is not working correctly. Additionally, in Michigan, you're not allowed to have any objects up in the immediate face of you. If you want to put your camera towards it, you can see it. Obviously, it's a clear obstruction to your vision, seeing as it's immediately in front of your face.
Why don't you admit you pulled me over because I flipped you off?
Can I have your driver's license, please?
I flipped you off.
Did you?
Yes, that's exactly why you pulled me over.
Do you have your driver's license with you?
Bitch. Where's my wallet? You guys are funny. You're actually kind of pissing me off.
What was that?
So you're kind of pissing me off, telling the truth. You pulled me over because I flipped you off.
No, you drew me your attention to your vehicle by flipping me off.
Exactly. You just admitted I flipped you off. That's why you stopped me, right?
No, I stopped you for 3 different traffic
infractions. I want your supervisor out here.
Okay, sounds good. I don't work for a city PD. I work for the state police. You can contact them at 50.
I'm going to go there right now.
Perfect.
Why don't you admit?
Do you have your insurance with you?
I just sent it to your phone. Why don't you admit that you pulled me over because I flipped you off?
Because that would be illegal. I can't stop you for that.
Exactly. So you made up bullshit excuses. The light being out on the back of my truck, guess what? That ain't nothing. That's only a taillight. My other taillights work. My turn signal works. My brake light works.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to you. What were you saying?
You're pretty damn rude. What's your name?
Trooper Williams.
Williams, okay.
Yep.
I'm going right to the state post. I'm going to go do a complaint right now on you.
Perfect. Do you have your registration with you?
Yeah, why don't you admit that you pulled me over because I flipped you off? We both know that's why.
If I admitted that, sir, then I would be admitting that I improperly pulled you over.
Well, then why don't you admit it? Huh? This is what happens when you flip these little bitches off. They get mad and pull you over for stuff. He's making shit up.
How long have you lived in the state of Michigan?
What?
How long have you lived in the state of Michigan?
My whole damn life. I know what you're gonna ask me, and I don't answer questions.
You don't what?
I said I don't answer questions.
Okay, gotcha. Well, it just is pertaining to why your registration on this vehicle hasn't been switched over to the state of Michigan.
Because I don't have to, because I got an address in Arkansas.
Okay, gotcha. So, but you have considered what state your home address? Because you have a license that shows Michigan as a home address. So, you are considering Michigan your home address then?
I'm not answering no more questions.
That's probably a good point.
What do you mean by that's a good point?
Well, because if you admitted it, then you would have had to switch your vehicle over to the state of Michigan.
Nope.
And you have already kind of established it by getting a Michigan driver's license.
This truck ain't in my name, dickhead.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
So go run the fucking thing.
Awesome. Are you clearing all 3 violations that I've talked to you about?
Well, my only question is, this is for the windshield. So if I can't have it in the, this is for the windshield. So if I can't have it in the windshield,
out of the way where it's not directly in your front of your line of view, then I would consider it not a vision obstruction. But seeing as you had it almost immediately in front of where your face is, and it has to see where vehicles would be possibly coming across, then yes, I consider it not. It'd be fine if you moved it over here. Whereas because you have it right in front of your face where you just took it off of,
so like right here or something,
a vision obstruction. If you had it over there, I'd consider it slightly better as well. Again, you had it right and directly in line of sight though. As far as the running light in the rear, you clear which one I'm talking about in the back left driver's side there? All right, perfect. Give me a second. I'm going to go write your info down. I'm going to get you out of here, okay?
I don't like him in my face like that.
See, he pulled me over because I flipped him off. Told you. Little bitch. That's right, I gotta save these videos too. He's driving an unmarked undercover cop car. That's funny. He said, well, I can't admit that because that'd be illegal for me. Okay, and then...
But he did admit it, though.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He said because I flipped him off, I got his attention. That right there was admittance that he knew that that's why he decided to do that.
Come on, dude. This was supposed to be a fun day, not an ignorant day.
The windshield mount, whatever. I don't really give a shit about that. Him saying that about the light being out, there's 2 lights in each taillight. So the turn signal still works, the brake light still works. The taillight not working is not a big deal because the other one still works. And they're both in the same housing. The 3rd brake light works. So he's full of shit. It's funny, you flip them off and then they always come up with some kind of fucking excuse to mess with you. Always. I'm gonna have to edit your face out in my face. I wasn't gonna give him ID or nothing, but when he said that about the fucking thing in the windshield, kind of didn't have a choice at that time.
All right. I have your info back for you, sir.
So you admit that you decided to come out and run my tag and stuff because I flipped you off then?
No, incorrect. You drew your attention to it, at which point I looked back and I realized you had a running light and a hitch on the back, which is improper. At that point, I followed you and observed multiple other violations, including your vision obstruction. So like I said, yeah, absolutely. You drew my attention to yourself. That being said, sir, if you continue, I am going to issue a citation for it because the reason why I'm giving you a verbal warning right now is because you're in compliance and you're actually complying with what I've told you to fix. So therefore, leading me to believe that you're going to also fix your other violations.
The only question I have about the hitch, I see people that leave their hitches in all the time, and from what I understand, as long as it is... Here, I'll roll the one down a little more. Okay. As long as it's not obstructing the tag...
No,
it's always been fine.
So they actually changed that because they had the truck hitch law, where basically they had the old S10s that had the hitch that would go right up into the front of the plates.
Yeah, on the ball.
Considered obstruction, and so they've gone back and forth on allowing those, not allowing those. Honestly, right now, I believe that they have gone back to changing that they're not allowed. In other words, it would be a lawful traffic stop. That being said, just traveling with the hitch on the back, my understanding of it is basically it's improper because you're not actively towing anything. Again, that being said, all I'm asking is that you take it off. The reason why is that when it causes crashes, it doesn't allow your bumper to react the way it's supposed to on other collisions as they occur. That's my understanding why they made that a civil infraction. Again, it's a simple fix. That's why I'm not issuing you a citation on it. Just like your running light on the rear side, it's a simple fix. It's something I'm not issuing a citation for. It's not something I typically issue citations for. Am I impressed with your attitude towards me? No, but I'm not going to choose to write your ticket just because of those reasons, okay? So it's up to you what you choose to do. I apologize. I'm not offended. If you choose to go and talk to my supervisor, I work for the Michigan State Police 5th District Headquarters. I'm on our hometown security team, David Williams. You can go right over there and talk to him. I'm not worried about it. I have 3 different civil infractions that you committed right in front of me, all of which are valid traffic stops by themselves, let alone to have 3 of them stacked against you. If you hate cops, that's fine. If you choose to flip people off just for fun and try to get a YouTube video clip for it, that's fine. You can do that, and if that is what gets you off, that's awesome. I hope you have a great day with it. I'm just letting you know you have multiple civil infractions, and if you don't like being stopped, then make sure you correct those, because I'm not holding you accountable to do so with a citation, because I'm trusting that you're going to take care of it.
Yeah, when I get where I'm going, I'll take it off.
What's up?
I said when I get where I'm going, I'll take it off.
I'm not going to make you take it off on the side of the road. I never make people make any adjustments like that on the side of the road. So if you want to, again, State Police Headquarters in Paw Paw. It's not the Paw Paw Post, which is right here. I'm not out of that. You got to keep going into downtown Paw Paw, right on the main lake there.
I went in there one time and they said that you guys don't work out of there no more. That's just like your office or some shit like that.
Well, we don't work out of it. I spend about maybe an hour a month in that office because we spend most of our time out here. We don't, like the post troopers, have to go back to their post quite a bit. We don't tend to go back there. Most of us have take-home vehicles or work out of detachments in other areas because we work 5 different counties, whereas the post here only works 2 counties. So again, that's where if you need to go anywhere.
You guys work 5 counties?
Correct. In the 5th District, we work Calhoun. Really, our 5 major counties. We have more counties than that. We work Calhoun, Kalamazoo, Van Buren, Berrien, Allegan, St. Joe. I mean, we have a lot of different counties we cover. We cover the primary, this I-94 corridor, especially in the wintertime, as I'm sure if you travel it's enough. There's a lot of crashes, right? We spend a lot of time out
Yeah,
here.
I drive for a living, so.
Okay, so you know the crashes, you know why we're out here, at least on this reason. This stretch of road, especially on bad winter days, primary isn't to make traffic stops, it's really just to wait for people to crash so that we can come help them take care of their situation.
Be ready for when it happens.
Exactly. So that being said, man, like I said, I'm not overly offended. People flip me off. Honestly, you'd be surprised. It's more often than you think.
It's a First Amendment right, you know.
You can, and I would, like you said, did I stop you for it? No, I did not stop you for that. Did you draw attention to your vehicle by doing it? Absolutely. I won't sit there and deny it. You have it on your recording. I have it on my body cam. I absolutely would have I saw your vehicle was already catching my eye because you're stuck in the left lane for a minute, but I probably wasn't going to stop you. And then you draw your attention to yourself more. So I look at your vehicle as you come past and I see 2 different violations. So, you know what I'm saying? I already kind of saw one. And then you draw my attention to yourself even more, and then I see the violations on the back end. So, you know, I guess whatever causation you want to say it is. That being said, I would never stop somebody for the simple reason of flipping me off, because there's no civil infraction for flipping me off.
Exactly.
So you're never going to get me to admit that, and it's not true.
The reason I do that is, you know, I do a lot of First Amendment audits.
Okay.
You know, I like to record cops, stuff like that. And I do that just to see if you guys do uphold juros.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it. It probably drew your attention to the vehicle. I get that part.
Yeah.
But now I've flipped cops off before, like this one. He works out of Hartford in Water of Elite. You might know him. His name is Prince.
Okay, I might have heard the name.
He's a fat piece of shit old guy.
Okay.
And I flipped him off in Water of Elite. And I'll tell you what, that dude got so damn butthurt over that. He tried 5 different things to try to hem me up for.
Gotcha.
Tried to get me for disorderly. I mean, all kinds of stuff.
No, you know, it's like I said, man. And I'm sure you're aware of it. There's a lot of people that don't like cops, and if I got butthurt over every little person that didn't like me, I wouldn't have a job anymore, because I'd gone to enough riots and protests where single person there doesn't like me, and if I'm going to get hemmed up over somebody flipping me off, then I'm definitely going to lose sleep, and I'm not going to end up in my job. So that being said, whether you agree or not, most cops are pretty First Amendment, Second Amendment, all the amendments friendly. There's bad eggs out there that maybe get butthurt, or as you said, or, you know, pissed about things, but I'm not. You drew your attention to yourself, unfortunately. But that being said, that's why we're having a conversation, but I'm also not going to take it further with a ticket, because I could have written you all 3 tickets and been a dick about it, right? But there's no point in doing that. I think us having a conversation is a lot more fruitful, and even if you did hate me as you left, giving you tickets isn't going to change your mind anyways. So that's where I'm at with it.
That's the thing I've noticed. Like, when it comes to, like, Michigan cops, state cops, county, most of them anyway, county, Michigan cops seem to be way different than every other state. Like Arizona, they're horrible when it comes to cops.
Yeah.
Texas, I mean, I watch videos on YouTube all the time where they straight up violate people's First and Fourth Amendment rights constantly.
Yeah.
And here in Michigan, I mean, I've had trouble with a couple cops, but other than that, for the most part, Michigan cops seem to be pretty decent.
Good. No,
and it's not that I hate cops, like I say. It's just that, you know,
you're testing the waters.
Exactly.
I got you. Nope, I hear you.
I mean, you've been a cool guy, so
cool. All right. Nope, I appreciate it. Like I said, though, you obviously know where to go. I can tell your significant other.
Yeah, we were going
to
pick up her mom and dad and going to a store. So.
All right, perfect. I'm sure she appreciates the test. All right. You haven't sat through many of these, have you?
Only a couple.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna let you go. Have a good one.
All right, man. Good one.